Hey, what's going on, guys? It's another video, time for another one. And today I'm doing something a little different. I'm actually doing a voiceover instead of just doing it when I was playing the game, because I was getting very upset at how many attempts it was taking, and I was trying to do like a story embedded within this video, and you guys are gonna hear that one too later. And the hardest part was just that, like, I had to keep restarting the story. I mean, it was making me pretty refined. I was getting pretty good at telling this story. But the point is, it was just kind of annoying that I had to keep doing it. And, it was sort of souring my vibe. So I'm trying this out. It might actually make things easier going forward. I'm going to be able to make more videos, which would be good for everyone because I'm such a great content creator. But yeah, so, I mean, we're in it to win it pretty much today. We got a pretty good story that I'm about to tell you guys. Pretty good gameplay. OG Fortnite Season 2 is back, and the OG Black Knight dominates Tilted Towers, eviscerates fake Renegade Raiders, and just overall brings havoc to the OG map. Hope you guys enjoy the gameplay in the background. I don't know how long the story will take, so it'll just be that afterwards. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun on this, but in order to get into the less fun side of the story, we got to take it back to summer 2024. And let me set the stage for you guys really quick. Basically, in summer 2024, I was still friends with this guy who now would be one of my friend's exes. So she was done with him, pretty much, in like mid-fall, early fall. But at this point, we were still cool. We were still talking, and still involved. What the hell is this guy doing, bro? This should have been edited out of the video. How did this make it in? All right, that's just ignore what you see on the screen right now. Don't pay attention to that. Anyway, pretty much what was going on was everyone was still cool, and at parties we would set up Jackbox Games. So if you don't know what Jackbox is, it's pretty much just like a party game series. So there's 10 parts or packs, you could call them. Each one has 5 or so games in it. But the point is, he had all of them in his Steam library, and that summer 2024 he decided to share it with me so that way I could also be setting up these Jackboxes whenever we had like little get-togethers or events. And I felt that was pretty cool. Like, I felt like I was, I was the guy. When you needed Jackbox, you come to me, and pretty much everyone always had a great time at the parties when we would play that. Because, dude, I don't know. If you guys haven't played Jackbox, if you're watching this and you haven't played Jackbox, man, I highly recommend it. Get together with a group of your friends. Like, it recommends 4 to 8. Realistically, you can even do more than that. Just, like, there's so many good ones. The drawing ones are fun. Whiplash is fun. My personal favorite is Job, so if you're gonna get a pack, I think it's on Party Pack 8. I could be wrong, it's 8 or 9, either one. But look for Job on fire. Point is, right, he shared the Steam library with me that had all of them, and I was very happy, and things were very good. So, obviously things can't be good forever, so things took a turn for the worse, and pretty much flash forward to they're falling out, funnily enough, in the fall. Okay, wow, I just violated that guy on live video and clipped it even. That's crazy. But yeah, flash forward, and things were not looking too good for the ex, I'll tell you that much, because I mean, he was down in the dumps. He unfriended everyone. He unfriended me on Discord, on Fortnite, on Roblox, on fucking Spotify, like everything, bro. He disappeared off the face of the earth for a solid, like, if not months, weeks, because it was a while we hadn't heard from him. And we were all like, you know what, I get it, it's tough. That was their business. I didn't want to get into it, pretty much. But yeah, I mean, this whole time, while he was unfriending me and everything, Steam, Fortnite, blah, 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 he actually had left me on the Steam family. So I was still able to use all the Jackbox games at all the parties and get-togethers we had. So I was like, is he upset with me, or is he still cool. I really couldn't tell because he was like radio silent for so long. But you know, for the most part, things were going good. We still played Jackbox. We still did like fun things, albeit not with him, the ex, because you know we couldn't hear from him. He unfriended everyone and unfollowed everyone, and, you know, distanced himself. But we would still have our get-togethers, and everything seemed fine. It seemed like there was no issues. I mean, he had no reason to, I guess, because we never did anything to him. But then we come to December 2024. Actually January 2025. It's my friend's birthday party. My friend who goes to San Diego for school. He was in town, and you know, we were celebrating because I don't get to see him very often anymore. Cool guy, you know. I wish I could see him more. You know, ever since we graduated, things are just different like that, and it's okay. But San Diego is like 2 hours away from where I live, so it's just, you know, kind of hard to make that a daily occurrence, right? But I think when we were there, I had brought my laptop to set up Jackbox there at his house, and we started playing. And he's never played the game that we played before, right? We were playing Survive the Internet, which is pretty much just like, it's like a fake social media, and you like make your friends say stupid things that they didn't mean to say on that game. It's pretty fun. Another one I recommend. But he never played it before, right? So I was introducing him to the game, showing him how it works, blah, blah, blah. We get into the first round. First round, barely even. So, like, the rules had just been explained, and purple tack is back. That's an important part of the video. I had to interrupt the story for that, sorry. The purple tack is back, so if you're wanting to play OG, now's the time. Anyway. They're plugging Fortnite. We are in the barely beginnings of the first round when all of a sudden it completely crashes on us, and I'm so confused. I'm like, this has never happened before. It completely took us out. You know, everyone's looking at me all confused. I'm like, damn it, bro, I'm selling right now. This is like all on me. This birthday party is getting ruined. But then I go to relaunch and it says error, you don't have the license to play this game. And I'm like, what? That can't be true. I made sure that it worked on my laptop before, you know, and it literally just was. So I go and I check again. I try launching all the other ones. They're also saying the same thing. I'm like, what's going on? This is not good. And so I go and look, and I get an email. The ex has removed you from the Steam family. And I'm like, oh my gosh. There's no way he chose today out of all days to do this, bro. After all this time of nothing happening, and you know, we're seeming like we're getting along, he just does this. But let me give you some more context, actually. I realized I missed a part of the story. What had happened like a day or 2 days ago before the birthday party was we were in a Discord call, all of us, and he had been like weird on and off a couple days before even that. So he had been like re-following us, calling us, like trying to apologize and get back in our good graces, right? That's a funny pun. But yeah, he'd pretty much been trying to get back into our group. And so after all this time with like no contact, we were all kind of confused, like, okay, you know, I guess he wants to be back now. I'll give him a shot, I said, you know what? He was maybe down on his luck. He was having a rough set of days. I'll just go ahead and I'll invite him into our Discord again, because he used to be kind of, you know, like part of our, you know, our clique. But I realized that was probably a mistake, because I got a DM from my friend. She was saying like, I don't feel that comfortable with this, you know, can you remove it from the server? And then a couple other people were saying the same thing. I was like, you know what, fair enough, I get that, because he had been doing some pretty creepy stuff while he was disconnected from us and unfriending us. He was sending her some like weird cryptic messaging and like kind of pathetic, you know, please. And I don't know, dude. It's not my business, and I wouldn't have gotten upset and like brought all this up, but he brought this on himself in a way. And yeah, he was doing a lot of weird things that I do not think you should be doing to your ex. I'll leave it at that. And Obviously, I'll leave the names and all that also private because we don't need any of that stuff happening here on this channel. But yeah, so pretty much the point is, what I'm trying to get at, he was kind of radio silent, but then very recently, prior to this party, he had started trying to like get back with us. He joined the Discord again. I invited him, and what resulted of that is, you know, he just had to be placed into a different group chat where my friend was not in it, so that way, you know, there couldn't be any more creepy stuff going on, but he could still talk to us, you know, like it wasn't like we were completely removing him from the group. It's just, you know, if some people felt uncomfortable, then, you know, let's just make a different group. It's not that big of a deal, I thought, but he saw it differently, clearly. And so we get to the party, and this dude is definitely plotting and scheming to like remove it at this exact moment, because there's no way that, you know, right after all these things happen, he decides all of a sudden out of nowhere to do it, you know. Yeah, this guy removes it at the party, and we message him like, dude, this is my friend's birthday party, this is not the time to be doing this, can we please like walk it back and talk about this later? And he's not having it, bro. He's like, you know what, if you're not gonna let me be part of your family, I'm not gonna let you be part of mine. Like he's the Sigma, or like dude, it was the funniest shit I ever seen. Oh my gosh, that was like crazy to me. Like it was actually like one of those alpha male Sigma lion reels, you know. Oh man, it was rough, let me tell you. And from that point on, we were all devastated, bro. We were all so sad because Jackbox was so fun, and we just didn't have it anymore because of this little like misunderstanding, disagreement. I thought that was pretty scummy, shitty of him, you know, because we were still trying to include him. It's not like it was our, you know, our making of like hating him or being the enemy. We were still cool. So for him to do that out of nowhere, I didn't think that was very, you know, very OG of him. But you know, it's okay. I get it. You know, you're mad at us for something we didn't do, for actually the stuff you did to your ex. That's not okay. But it's a, you know, it is what it is. And so from that point on, I told everyone there at the party, you know what? We can take this two ways. We can either take it lying down and go ahead and, well, you know, give up, or we can put all our heads together and find a way to get our Jackbox back. And I aptly named it Operation Jack Back. And to do this, I started, you know, collecting small contributions from all of my friends who loved Jackbox, who loved our get-togethers that had it. And we pretty much crowdfunded a Steam bundle with every single one of them in it. And I was just so ecstatic because, you know, this was early January when the party happened, and planning this, you know, this little like getting everyone to contribute, that took a little while. It took me, you know, until the end of January. We finally managed to pull it all together, and it was a big, you know, big win for me, I think, because we proved that we didn't need him. You know what? We were able to stand as united as a group. And you know what, bitch? We don't want you in our family. How about that? We don't want you in our family. How about that? You're right. You can't be in our family because we own this family now. And you're not going to be able to take it away from us anymore. So I thought that was, you know, a powerful way to stand up to the oppressors who think that they can just take Jackbox without remorse, without repercussions. And you know what? It's okay. Because now we did it once, we can do it again. We can stand up to any evil. Anyone who tries to unjustly diminish our fun and our parties, it's not gonna happen. So yeah, that's the story of Operation Jack Back. Let me tell you, there's plenty of more stories about that guy. I could go, the video could be 10 hours long because there's so much you could go through. But I think that's the gist of it. Hopefully Hopefully you enjoyed that story. I know you guys probably don't watch these videos for the gameplay. You know, even I'm offended a little bit that you don't, but I know the truth. You guys watch it for my amazing storytelling and editing prowess, which is understandable. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you guys for listening, and you can watch the rest of this amazing game where I completely annihilate and eviscerate Season 2 as the OG Black Knight. Alright. Give me the med kit. Why did it not give you the med kit? Give me the med kit.
Oh,
yes.
God, you keep running away when I
Yes!
kill you.